EA. Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. It's West Ham United against Manchester United. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
We're here to describe the action for you. Nice to have you with us, Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith. He's taken the touch from the player to go over the line. We can have a good look at Manchester United.
Well, we expected them to be up there, and so it has proved. Top of the pile. It's a really talented squad, and it's all about maintaining that momentum now, all the way to the finishing line. I think they'll do it, you know.
Well, the players enjoy playing in the rain, especially the attackers, hoping a defender or two might slip and slide and make a mistake. Nani, he's a natural dribbler. 21 Premier League years, 13 successful ones for Manchester United. It's an extraordinary percentage.
Well, it's...
This is the chance. Challenge by Nemanja Vidic, successful for Manchester United. West Ham United are given a corner. Well, the defender panicking there, he just got the ball away. He's not been in good form at all, Alan, has he? But he's been picked to start today.
Yeah, I did wonder about that, Martin, but the manager's kept his faith in him, and we'll see if it works or not out there.
He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Just get those figures back in our heads again, Alan, about Manchester United. 21 Premier League years, 13 of them. Close range chance, got to be. And there it is for Manchester United. Oh, great goal, Alan.
Well, it was a great delivery into the box from that left-hand side.
It's where they look dangerous.
Well, it's a good ball in, and the way he's lost his marker there, it's a really smart finish.
Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. And the attacker coming away with help on either side. Collins. Collison. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Cross from Stuart Downing. The cross came in, but the defender was first to it. got to be a goal, surely. Oh, what a chance to be level in the match.
Well, it was, and it's a chance squandered. It's a poor miss from him.
Raphael, he has refused the offer of a new contract, but he is playing. They're going to use him while he's here.
Yeah, it seems to be a question of money, and he's got a good attitude, though, this lad, so I don't expect his work rate to dip today.
The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. It's James Collins. Collison. And that's gone out of harm's way for a goal kick. Well, we've got a battle within the war today, haven't we, with the player getting his crack at his old teammates.
Yeah, and I think it's always an emotional time when you face your former club, so you just want to concentrate on doing himself justice.
Goal news from Fulham. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Fulham. It's been scored by Brian Ruiz. He was given the ball just outside the box, beat two defenders and slotted the ball past the keeper. 32 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. And now can he score? Very good challenge from Vidic, typical. Robin van Persie. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Mark Noble, and the ball's gone again. Here they are, the man. Great opportunity. Good challenge, and it needed to be. Rooney. And that's an offside against Wayne Rooney. Now Rooney. Here's Van Persie. Van Persie to try and show his class and skill again. Fabulous clearance. Here's Van Persie. This is the chance. Oh! Tries his luck. Oh, got in the way. Great block. Brilliant opening. In comes the cross from Nanning. Rooney! And it's Rooney. And as you can see, the goalkeeper well beaten by a fine header.
Well, if you've got somebody as strong in the air as this lad, you're going to feed him balls in, aren't you? And his teammates know that, and they really have profited from it as well. What a finish.
Well, that has made it 2-0. Jarvis. Saved by the keeper. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break.
So we reach half-time, 2-0 the score, with Manchester United leading. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your...
The start now of the second period. Goal news from White Hart Lane, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Jan Vertonghen. A great passing move, opened up the defence, and he was put clear, making no mistake with a clinical finish. 47 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Kagawa. Danny Welbeck. Raphael. Promise, actually, has just petered away from that cross. United's corner. Now Vidic. Good. Contact with the header, and just over the bar.
Yeah, there's not much room for error because he had to get it perfect and he couldn't quite manage it.
And they're taking Rooney off. This could be a very good contest, Alan, because obviously the team that are visiting today won the reverse match, so they've got a little bit of a psychological edge, but of course they're a fair way away from home.
Yeah, they are, and you know, as we know, psychologically it has an effect, so we'll see if they can cope with that today.
Shinji Kagawa, Danny Welbeck. Jarvis. Danny Welbeck. Shinji Kagawa. Raphael. Into the face of the opposition. Back in the firing line, and this time back in form.
Well, yeah, I think he'll be hoping that is a signal of better things to come, because previously, he wasn't at it, was he?
Jarvis. Mark Noble. Downing. They're sending off at Stoke. Alan McAnally.
It's a red card for Stoke City. They're down to 10 men. It's Ryan Shawcross, who's received his marching orders for a blatant elbow. 63 minutes played. It remains 0-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Well, the slide tackle came in, but he's hurdled it. To whip it in now. Close range chance. Oh! Goal! Off the post and in. Nani forging his own career, really, in the wake of Cristiano Ronaldo. He's special in his own way.
The great thing about him, Martin, is he can go either side, which puts doubt into the minds of defenders.
Sending off to tell you about at Stoke, Alan McAnally.
It's a sending off for Hull City. They now only have 8 players. 68 minutes played. It remains 0-0.
Cheers, Alan. Great hands from the goalkeeper. Just looking back over their last 5 league games for the home team, 4 points. Could have done better.
Well, they could have done a lot better, I think, with the players that they've got, and particularly the strikers that they've got. Who?
It's a chance. And here's the shot. Manchester United have scored here. Tough times for the man in goal.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the business, isn't it? Between the sticks, if you make a mistake, quite often it ends up with a goal. He is so strong, as well as being so skillful, Robin van Persie. He was there.
The home team about to make a change. Michael Carrick. Here's Van Persie. This is his situation, isn't it? Looking for a goal. And that will be a goal kick. He's making a... a substitution, and it's going to be a double change. Raphael, off he comes now, and that sort of performance. Would suggest that he still cares a bit about this team, and maybe the contract negotiations is a bit of posturing on his behalf.
Yeah, I mean, that's part and parcel of modern-day football, and this is the lad that does give his full effort week in, week out. No different today.
Nani. It's been very much an open and shut case here from the early minutes, and the losing team has been on the wrong end of so much of the action that we've seen. A goal from Cardiff.
It's a goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Danny. He won the aerial battle and guided home a header. 7 minutes remain. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Federico Makeda. Nani. Oh, he's going to shoot now. That's a very good goal. He's doubled his money here with 2 great goals. And now they've made it 5-0. So, Alan, this is really going as expected, very much to form.
Yeah, that's not always the case, is it? But they came here expecting to win, and they look to be on course to achieving that.
And we've seen from Manchester United some high-class football. They just need to put the game to bed now. Carroll. He's being challenged now. Ashley Young. Here's Kagawa. Danny Welbeck. Comprehensive, that's the only word for it. Final whistle blown, 5-0 on the scoreline. The other team have been... And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Cardiff City 0, Liverpool 1, Fulham 2, Everton 0. Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 1, Norwich City 0, Sunderland 2, Stoke City 0, Hull City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Southampton 0. West Ham United 0, Manchester United 5. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 69 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 63 points. In third, Liverpool with 58 points. In fourth, Chelsea with 57 points. In fifth, Arsenal with 56 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In sixth, Everton with 53 points. In seventh, Manchester City with 51 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In eighth, Fulham with 50 points. Bottom of the table, Cardiff City with 16 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Norwich City with 17 points. Third bottom, Hull City with 23 points. Fourth bottom, Crystal Palace with 26 points. Fifth bottom, West Ham United with 28 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the FA Cup quarter-final. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
For the FA Cup, we are now getting closer to that big occasion, that global occasion, the final itself. But we are at the quarter-final stage, and these teams will be thinking, win this, and this could be our year.
Yeah, no matter what you say, there's still a special magic attached to this competition, and the quarter-finals remain a huge game for anyone.
Today's game, Manchester United against Aston Villa. Alan Hutton. The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. So David Moyes taking over at Manchester United. At an interesting time. He's got some experienced players coming to the end. Hopefully, from his point of view, some very young players that are going to pick up the baton and run with it. And the legacy of the likes of Paul Scholes, who's retired, Ryan Giggs, who's still there, and one or two others who've been gone a bit longer, but who made the modern Manchester United what they are today. It's a chance! Oh! That defending team really defending for all their worth. Just to go back to Manchester United, I mean, it is a fascinating scenario without Alex Ferguson. David Moyes, everyone knows about his management skills. He's done it in the Premier League for over a decade with Everton. But it is going to be different.
It is going to be different. Of course it is, inevitably different for him and different for the football club. But, you know, he will stick with what he knows best and manage how he knows. And that's a one-on-one situation with players. He's a coach. He likes to be out on the training ground, and that won't change, I'm sure.
And the referee says free kick. El Ahmadi. Some options now for the pass. Made the challenge well. On the attack here. Nice piece of tackling here. And that's strong defending. Wayne Rooney. Federico Makeda. Cross coming in now. Possibilities with that good pass. That's thrown way over the top. And the opponents come in strongly. He'll trust his goalkeeper's footwork here with a back pass. Andreas Weimann. Tackle is strong. Ivan Rakitic. And now it's with Wayne Rooney. Such energy, such athleticism to keep going wherever his team require him to be.
Yeah, what an attitude and what an end.
A free kick against Manchester United. Valencia. Manchester United haven't made an impact on the game at all yet. Fabian Delph. El Ahmadi. What a chance here. Well defended here from a good cross. That's a gift for them. It's an own goal.
Oh, what a shocking moment for the player. Look at him, he's distraught.
Well, no one could have anticipated that. The own goal out of nothing. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. First half misery here for Manchester United. We would have backed them to be trailing as we count the minutes down to half-time. And I must say, they will need to improve in the second half, otherwise they're a spent force in this game. Dos Santos. Ivan Rakitic. Fabian Delph. Fletcher. Jonathan Dos Santos. Federico Makeda. And here comes an attack from Manchester United. That was an easy decision for the assistant. It's offside. He's gone too early. Benteke. Well, they say, Alan, that losing a semi-final is the worst thing in a cup competition, but it's pretty painful to go out in the quarter-final as well. At the moment they're losing, they've got to improve in the second half. Here we go, Alan, for the second half of this FA Cup quarter-final.
Yeah, one or two players I don't think lived up to the billing, certainly didn't live up to the hype going into this match.
Ron Vlaar. Luna. Drastic decision here from the manager to use all the substitutes that he's allowed in one go. Cleverly. Phil Jones. Ivan Rakitic. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Challenged quickly by the opposition. Cleverly. Ivan Rakitic. Ryan Giggs. Now it's with Wayne Rooney. It's got to be. It's a miss when they could have been level.
That was his chance, hasn't had too many today, but he squandered it, snatched at it.
Well, there are other options from the bench. Came in with a challenge. Wayne Rooney. This is Anderson. Phil Jones. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. That's a great clearance. Keeping the move going. Well done. Got to hand it to the defenders there, because that looked dangerous to them. They did very well. Fabian Delph. Ivan Rakitic. And it's with Giggs. And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Rooney. Darren Fletcher. And here comes Wayne Rooney. Momentum with him. El Ahmedi. Fabian Delph. Very good tackle. Fletcher taking over. Onto the attack now. Great chance. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Anderson. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Good kick by the keeper. And here comes Giggs. Too eager, too early offside. Well, the team that are in front are going to try and keep in front with a change here. The player being brought on from the bench. And then he went, just diverted it away. Can Manchester United pull another rabbit out of the hat here and turn a game from defeat into victory in the closing minutes? That's what they've got to do, otherwise they're beaten. And the goalkeeper smacked that away. In towards the dangerous Benteke. Hutton. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? The time to be added on is just 1 minute. Zobria. Close range chance. Looking to win it back at this critical point. Ivan Rakitic. Hey, there's the back heel. It was a very big game for them, Alan, this quarter-final. They really hope that they can get it to the last score, but it wasn't to be.
There's a fair bit of inexperience in the side, and I think that probably showed over the course of this match.
So it's full time with the final score.
And it's time for the results now from the other matches.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Football Association Challenge Cup, quarter-final. Liverpool 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. Manchester City 3, Blackburn Rovers 0. Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 1. Norwich City 2, Everton 1. The Barclays Premier League, Fulham 1, Newcastle United 0. Stoke City 1, West Ham United 0. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Arsenal 1.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Today it's Newcastle United against Manchester United. And your commentary team of Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith, and we've got a match from the Barclays Premier League for you.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Delighted to be here, as I always am for these occasions.
He's gone too early. He's offside. And how will Manchester United be today? We'll be watching them.
It's where they would have wanted to be, top of the table at this late stage, and all about keeping the nerve and applying themselves. Concentration, a big factor.
Taking charge of this game, Liam Keema. Johan Cabaye. Ben Arfa. Vidic going to try and get the ball for his team. Vidic. It's Evra. Here's Van Persie. Patrice Evra. And here comes an attack from Manchester United. Robin Van Persie. In it goes from Robin Van Persie. Promise, actually, has just petered away from that cross. Sheikh Giote. Colaccini. Ben Arfa. Manchester United always prepared to back the judgment in the transfer market, even when it perhaps isn't a money ball situation. Robin Van Persie was 29 when they prized him away from Arsenal, but he led them to reclaiming the title from their noisy neighbours, Manchester City.
Well, he did, but by the same token, Sir Alex Ferguson always gave youth a chance, didn't he? So I'm sure David Moyes will try and do likewise. It takes a bit of courage to put an 18-year-old into the Manchester United first team, but Ferguson did that. He had faith in his youngsters, and it is a part of United.
Raphael. We do know that a lot of clubs are interested in signing him, but in the end he still belongs to this club. He's still got his contract, and he's going to play for them today.
Well, maybe the manager just said, well, if you do want to go out there and show what a good player you are, and at the same time that works in favour of this team.
And it's back to him again. Here's Van Persie. Good movement to get to it. Sheikh Giote. Back to him again. Michael Cup. Nani. Trying to find Valencia. They're on a great run, visitors. Nigh perfect, not quite. They've drawn one game of the last 5, they've won the other 4.
Yeah, one of the form teams in this division, and a team to be feared, I think.
Here's Van Persie. Danny Welbeck. Valencia. Manchester United moving into the attack. Antonio Valencia. He's in with a chance. He loves these situations. He takes the shot. A good strike. A goal for Manchester United. The goal then for Manchester United.
Well, the keeper, quite rightly, is disgusted with his defenders because they've just not helped him out there.
So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Johan Cabaye.
Number 20.
It's good play until they got that challenge in. Sheikh Giote, and he gets it back again, quickly. If the opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Trying to find Jonas. There's an issue here for referee Liam Keema. Stretching there, the defender, and he has cleared. Here they are, the Manchester United fans, hoping that this is a prelude for better things. They have got the lead. Here's the chance. Rooney! Well, he's been in the limelight since he was 16 years old, Wayne Rooney, and he continues to turn it on game after game after game.
Yeah, I think it's great, Martin, when somebody fulfills the potential. He certainly has done that.
And it's 2-0 here. Robin Van Persie. And the player working hard to stay in possession. Sissoko. Ben Arfa. A timely challenge. Robin Van Persie. Ferdinand. Antonio Valencia. And the fourth official has held up the board to say 4 more minutes. Wayne Rooney. Robin van Persie. Cabaye. Santon. Johan Cabaye. Danny Welbeck. Well, that's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark.
So we reach half-time, 2-0 the score.
Manchester United with the second half now underway, and they are leading. Antonio Valencia. Van Persie the target. Robin van Persie! And the ball's in. It's a goal! That is his second goal of the game. They just can't contain him. That's a good lead. 3 goals to 0. Johan Cabaye. Cabaye. Ben Arfa. And the cross is in. In the middle is Loic Remy. Here's Van Persie. Well, that's gone back to him. Here's the shot. Made the save, but the ball's still there. Wasn't very confident defending, but it's done the job. Gutierrez. Been chipping away this side, the home team, haven't they? 6 points from their last 5 games.
Yeah, not what you call spectacular, but solid, and a basis to maybe kick on.
Going to be a substitution here for the home side. And Persie the target. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Fabrizio Colaccini. Ben Arfa. He might be through. Ah, it's a great save. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Positional play of this player is really good. Moussa Sissoko. Nani. Danny Welbeck. Robin van Persie. Here's the opportunity. Michael Carrick. Now Rooney. Colaccini. On towards Debuchy. Debuchy. And he really went for that and got his fist to it. He read their minds. Brilliant defending in the circumstances. Ben Arfa. Cabaye. Nemanja Vidic. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Good challenge here. Ben Arfa. Up went the flag. Offside given. Free kick. think the coach will be considering his options on the bench. It's a triple substitution. Dos Santos. Looking for Cisse. Absolutely no trouble for the goalkeeper. Now Kagawa. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Well, he'll want to clear his lines here, but make sure it's a bit more than just hoofing it upfield. Can he turn away from the challenge here? There's been plenty of warming up going on, and now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game. Sissoko. There's been some real style about Manchester United's play. They have been the boss team, really, for most of this match. Now Kagawa. Danny Welbeck. Here's Van Persie. Ryan Giggs. This could be a very good contest, Alan, because obviously the team that are visiting today won the reverse match, so they've got a little bit of a psychological edge, but of course they're a fair way away from home.
Yeah, they are, and you know, as we know, psychologically it has an effect, so we'll see if they can cope with that today.
Now Kagawa. Patrice Evra. Jonathan Dos Santos. Dos Santos. There's the final whistle, and it's a win here for Manchester United.
Hope you've enjoyed your trip to our stadium.
You don't off. And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Manchester City 1, Southampton 1.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Manchester United against Hull City. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is Old Trafford. Dangerous to the defenders, it's Robin Van Persie. This is the chance. Oh, still in play here. I think the referee's showing how he's going to officiate this match. It's going to be a free kick. He's not going to stand any nonsense. And the man who is going to referee the game today, Gavin Mansfield. Danny Graham. Well, this player has been out of touch, but he's going to start the game.
Well, he is, and the manager's sticking with him, hoping that he'll come out the other end of this poor run of form.
The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Welbeck. Antonio Valencia. Rafael. Rooney on the attack. He's cut it out, and he's cut out the danger. No mistake about that. Danny Graham. Challenges for the ball. Tom Huddleston. Manchester United, a good side they look at the moment. They won away their last game against Newcastle.
Yeah, 3-0, comfortable for them, and they're flying at the moment. I think they'll win again.
Here's the chance to get in the cross. The defender dealt with it. Oh! Kept out by a player getting in the way of the shot. Got the tackle in. Rooney. Well, he's playing it back to the goalkeeper. Manchester United, very short price in this game. The expectations are they should win it comfortably. Cameron Stewart. Great chance. Could it be? They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. Danny Welbeck, he just runs for fun.
And in the end, I think he wears his opponent out.
Michael Carrick into the attacking third. Raphael. Now it's with Wayne Rooney. Patrice Evra. And the cross comes in now. Wayne Rooney! Goal! Fantastic header! Goal then for Manchester United.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous. He's not the tallest player on the pitch, Wayne Rooney, but he's very strong in the air, and he showed it there.
So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. In with a chance. Made the save, but the ball's still there. Here he is, and it leads to this shot. Oh, the goal that would have brought them level, but he hasn't been able to grab it.
I just wonder how important that's going to be at the end of today. That was a howler.
Antonio Valencia. Danny Welbeck. Such a hard worker for the team. Not just getting forward, but chasing back as well.
Yeah, it's a little unusual, Martin, in that he doesn't switch off when his team lose.
Robin van Persie! Not a decisive save.
He'll see that was a chance wasted to get his second here, Wayne Rooney.
Raphael, we haven't heard too much from the player, Alan, but the agent has been talking to the press as usual. Never a dull moment in this saga, and he does play today.
Yeah, it sounds to me like the agent's driving the manager mad, but he's picked his client, so the agent will be happy.
Here's Rooney. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 38 minutes played, 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Manchester United have won the ball back here. It's Carrick. Here they are, the Manchester United fans, hoping that this is a prelude for better things. They have got the lead. They haven't been at their very best. But, of course, they're capable of upping a gear. And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Nani. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. So strong, Wayne Rooney. He needs to be strong in this situation. On to the attack now. Nani. Here's Van Persie. Antonio Valencia. Michael Carrick. Valencia. Played into the middle. Not a bad cross, but it's the defender's ball. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. I think as we reflect on the first half, that the manager has said to his players, here at Old Trafford, the second half is underway. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Cameron Stewart. Alex Bruce. Crosses in. Good defending. Robin van Persie. Now Rooney. What can he do now? Cross from Antonio Valencia. Here's Van Persie. Back to Carrick. The cross coming in. Looked a bit panicky from the defender. Danny Welbeck. Carrick on the ball.
How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get a touch of the ball?
They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Valencia. If he needs help, it's coming from the left. McShane. James Chester. Options available on the bench for the away side today. A goal from Sunderland, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Sunderland. It's been scored by Dejan. He was played a simple pass from a free kick and he hit it from distance across the turf into the corner of the net. 61 minutes played, 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. He's in at goal. What a chance. Oh, it's in there. Absolutely fantastic play from a fantastic team. And wow, that's a goal that really rubber stamps all their credentials.
Been men against boys out there, Martin, hasn't it? Such a professional performance. Well, talk about composure. Just keeps his head. Keeper no chance there.
The home team about to make a change. What they've done in their last 5 league games, 4 wins and a draw, 13 points is good. Very good.
You'd take that all day long, wouldn't you? And they'll be hoping for more of the same here.
Danny Welbeck. Valencia. We're hearing there's a penalty. Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Tottenham Hotspur. Up steps Emmanuel Adebayor. He's put the ball down on the spot. He steps up to take it.
Oh, he's blocked it. That was Alan McInally telling us very briefly, because of not much time allowed, unfortunately, for Alan. A missed penalty by Spurs. The score stays at 3-0. That's a big call by the assistant. The flag has gone up. He would have been in for goal.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity, but looking back on it afterwards, they can have no complaints.
It is time now for the managers to show their hands with their substitutions. Both managers are going to do this. David Myler. That's a very crisp challenge there. Promising build-up until that challenge. Jonathan Dos Santos. Goal news from Sunderland, Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Everton. It's been scored by Steven Pienaar. That's his second today. Possibly looking at goal of the season here with a very well-executed bicycle kick that the keeper could only watch. 7 to 8 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Cameron Stewart. Great chance. Rio Ferdinand with the strong challenge. There's been some real style about Manchester United's play. They have been the boss team, really, for most of this match. Fabulous clearance. Gets his foot in there. Jonathan Dos Santos. Touch of class, a back heel there. Here's Van Persie. The defender deals with the cross easily. 3 minutes. That's all that's left now. Jonathan Dos Santos. Ivan Rakitic. A wonderful piece of defending from this fella. Jake Livermore. Ryan Giggs. There's the final whistle, and it's a win here for Manchester United. I guess the opposition will feel that they... Well, that's all from us here. Let's join Mike West for the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 1, West Ham United 1. Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 1. Fulham 2, Norwich City 0. Manchester United 2, Hull City 0. Southampton 1, Cardiff City 1. Stoke City 2, Newcastle United 2. Sunderland 1, Everton 2. West Bromwich Albion 0, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 75 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 70 points. In third, Chelsea with 63 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Everton with 62 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 61 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In sixth, Fulham with 59 points. In seventh, Arsenal with 58 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In eighth, Manchester City with 55 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Bottom of the table, Cardiff City with 17 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Norwich City with 20 points. Third bottom, Hull City with 25 points. Fourth bottom, Crystal Palace with 32 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fifth bottom, West Ham United with 32 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we've got Barclays Premier League action for you. I'm Martin Tyler, and with me is Alan Smith.
Yeah, hi Martin, great to be here.
Coming up now, Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. We can have a good look at Manchester United.
What a great chance for them. These set of players, top of the table at this stage in the season. They've produced some good football over the course of the last few months, and do a bit more of the same now, and they'll probably be there.
And here comes an attack from Manchester United. Dangerous moment. Here's the chance. They score. Picked his spot, didn't he, really? And down in the bottom corner, no chance for the goalkeeper.
No, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. It's not easy keeping your composure in those circumstances, but he did it really well. I think he's got ice running through his veins, this boy, because his clinical nature there to the bottom corner knew exactly what he wanted to do.
I think the home team have got their work cut out here, Alan, because their stats of the visiting team are so impressive. Perfect, in fact. The last 5 league games, 5 wins.
Yeah, and as a result, I think they come here as favourites. They should be the team dominating things.
Manchester United with the ball again. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Straight in sharply, read it well, got in there quickly. Ivan Rakitic. In a goal! Oh! They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it over the bar. Of the home team, 7 points they've got from their last 5 league games.
Oh, could have done better. Of course, they could have done worse, but in front of their own fans here, they'll be hoping to do better.
Morata. It's Kagawa. Oh, in goes the cross. It's loose play, really, to squander possession. From Aston Villa, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Demba Ba. A horrible slice clearance fell kindly to him, and he fired home. 19 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Oh, he's beaten his marker. Defender's done very well to clear that. Darren Fletcher. Ryan Giggs who crosses it. Well, they're a goal up. Now they've got a corner here. That comes the goalkeeper with the punch. It was a remarkable Crystal Palace story, the way that they got through against Watford. The Wilfried Zaha, of course, they had back on loan from Manchester United, who played. This is the chance. One back very quickly. Just to go back to Crystal Palace, it was a great playoff win, wasn't it, over Watford. Wilfried Zaha, of course, they produced and then sold to Manchester United, got him back on loan. He won the penalty. And Kevin Phillips, definitely the right man for that kind of occasion. Cool head from the penalty spot, banged in the goal that took them into the Premier League.
Having a man to put the ball in the back of the net when you get into the Premier League is obviously vital. So whether Kevin Phillips can do it, whether somebody else can, without Wilfried Zaha being there to take some of the chances, we'll wait and see.
They've been saved, the defending team, by that offside flag.
Well, they think he was on, but when they look at the replays after this match, they'll realise the official made a good call out.
Great chance. That's good pressing play from this team, and the tackler in particular. It's Ward. Morata. Turnover of possession here. So it is late now in this first half, and Manchester United still know that questions will be asked of them over the remainder of this game. And the offside stops the play. Flag went up, referee blew. No advantage here, the referee stopped it for offside. Got room here, could be a goal, and the shot's off, made the save, but the ball's still there. Fabian. Fletcher taking over. Shamak. Could be dangerous. Ryan Giggs. Shinji Kagawa. Chance for it, and the shot's on. Goalkeeper in the firing line. A blockbuster of a shot. With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner. And here's the header. It's going to be a goal, surely. Here's the shot. Still in play here. Struck it on the volley.
It's terrific play, and he's deserved his luck. He's got the ball now.
And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. I think as we reflect on the first half, well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 46 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Parr on the attack here. And that attack has been stopped very abruptly. He's got space. Oh, he's going to shoot. He scored with the goalkeeper nowhere in sight. Looking at the replays, the keeper's hardly ever in shot. He's so far away from his base, and the scorer couldn't have had a simpler task.
No, that's right. Not many times you get a completely open goal like that, but this was one of them.
Parr. Defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. And it's Ryan Giggs who crosses it. Not a bad cross, but it's the defender's ball. Aguiso de Cachua. Wanted the ball and got it. He's in. Here's the chance. He's blocked it. Morata. He wants it back from his teammate, and there it is. It's come back. What a chance here. Here's the shot. And the block has been made. Ivan Rakitic. This is the chance. Got to be. Well, these players aren't resting on their laurels. It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. He's been in very, very disappointing form. I think he's surprised that he's been picked for the starting 11 here.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just got to try and play your way through these periods of bad form. Sometimes you're not able to, but he's got to keep his head up, keep his chin up.
Darren Fletcher. Goal news from Aston Villa. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Aston Villa. 66 minutes played. 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. Jerome Thomas. That's a very crisp challenge there. Darren Fletcher. And he gets it back again, quickly. Ivan Rakitic. Manchester United with the ball again. It's in! Brilliant header! That is his second goal of the game. They just can't contain him.
I gave the keeper no chance, Martin, did he? And look at the neck power, the muscles he put into that, really connected with it firmly.
That's a good lead, 3-0. Well, he's lent the ball to his mates, he's got it back again. Peter Ramage. Aguiso de Cachua. Quickly back to his feet. Delaney. Parr. Joel Ward. And the referee Ian Lowcroft has got to step in now for the moment. Goal news now from Aston Villa. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Oscar.
Shamak! Great hands from the goalkeeper. And he's dispossessed. Coming towards the end of a game that's not really been too much of a contest, in truth. It's been dominated by the team that has a very comfortable look to its scoreline. Apologies for interrupting Alan McInally a moment or two ago. Chelsea did score. The score's 2-1. Delaney. There's some movement in the dugout. We're going to get a change here. Morata. Here the challenge is a good one. Fletcher taking over. Trying to widen the approach play here. But it's out for a throw-in. And it's going to be 2 changes here. Dos Santos. And we've seen from Manchester United some high-class football. They just need to put the game to bed now. don't like to use the word panic, but I think it's appropriate here. Shamak. He's got space. And that's given away possession. And the final whistle, and it's a win here for Manchester United.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety and security will be...
Well, we've seen a game here, Alan, where... Well, let's get right up to date now with all the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 0, Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0, Manchester United 3, Everton 4, Cardiff City 0, Liverpool 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Southampton 1, Norwich City 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 78 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 71 points. In third, Chelsea with 69 points. In fourth, Everton with 65 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 62 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In sixth, Manchester City with 61 points. In seventh, Fulham with 59 points. In eighth, Arsenal with 58 points. Bottom of the table, Cardiff City with 17 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Norwich City with 23 points. Third bottom, Hull City with 25 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fourth bottom, Crystal Palace with 32 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Today it's Everton against Manchester United. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Alan Smith is with me. I'm Martin Tyler. Delighted to have your company for this match today.
It's a wonderful match at this stage of the season. First versus fourth. There's a real buzz inside this stadium, and I think they're expecting this crowd a really entertaining tie here.
Austin Bailiff is our referee for this match. Wayne Rooney, these home fans will be on his back all game long, you feel. Now Rooney, and the shot's on, and that's the keeper's athleticism there to make that save. Manchester United have won a corner. That corner didn't go to plan at all, and the opposition break out. Everton have also lost their captain, of course, a good friend of ours, Phil Neville. What sort of impact will that have?
Well, he was a great presence in the dressing room, I think, and on the training pitch he was one of those that everybody looked up to. Really great professional. So it's reflective of the position as a whole, isn't it? It's a new start for Everton.
Coleman. And the attack coming now from Everton. Trying to get possession back. Coleman. Now it's with Wayne Rooney. Well, he's going to be involved today in front of goal, I'm sure. A great finisher. Looked a bit panicky from the defender. Jelavic. And the opponents come in strongly. And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Sylvain Distin. Raphael. We haven't heard too much from the player, Alan, but the agent has been talking to the press as usual. Never a dull moment in this saga, and he does play today.
Yeah, it sounds to me like the agent's driving the manager mad, but he's picked his client, so the agent will be happy.
Leighton Baines. Tony Heitinga. Good forward play from them. Rio Ferdinand. Nani. referee says play on and gives Manchester United the advantage. Welbeck, a supporting run from him. Strong tackle here. Baines. Heitinga. Leighton Baines. Stephen Pienaar. Kevin Morales. Sylvain Distin, and in the news because speculation about him finishing his career.
I mean, only he knows when it's right. He might be feeling his body. You know, you need to think long and hard before making such a big decision.
The referee hasn't forgotten what he saw earlier. He's come back and the card's coming out for the culprit.
Yeah, no surprise there. It was a pretty poor challenge and rightly booked.
Coleman. That'll be a corner for Everton. And he's met it with his head. Decent try from the corner.
Yeah, and I think they've been working on that on the training ground in the week. Oh, this team clearly been practicing set plays, and they weren't far out there, were they?
I think the home team have got their work cut out here, Alan, because their stats of the visiting team are so impressive. Perfect, in fact. Last 5 league games, 5 wins.
Yeah, as a result, I think they come here as favourites. They should be the team dominating things.
To Gibson. Kevin Morales. Could be dangerous. Kevin Morales. Evra. He's looking for the cross. That was a bit of panic, but he's got it away. Valencia. Darren Gibson. And they've cut it out. Stephen Pienaar. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Half-time, teams level, just as expected, Alan.
Yeah, it's been a good...
So we're all set for the second half. Darren Gibson. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Valencia. Great chance. Could it be? A goal for Manchester United.
Another of those players, Nani, that on his left or his right, he can be lethal. He can get his shot away so quickly.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. And the score is 1-0. Yelovich. Gibson. Coleman. On to the attack now. In towards Fellaini. He's found his teammate. Up he went for it in such a good position, given his aerial ability.
Well, when he gets in those positions, normally you can say good night, but a bare miss for him.
That's quite a comfortable save, really. Robin van Persie. Well, the home team, Alan, will take great heart from the fact that they've won on the opponent's ground already this season. He's in at goal! Real concern for the defender, just happy to get it away. Nervous, really. The home team about to make a change. Fellaini. Everton on the attack. Tackle here. Nani. Robin van Persie. He is the Governor-General of this team. Passed it, gets it back, passes it again, wants it back. Johnny Heitinga. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. I think the manager's delighted with this current run that they're on, the home team. They've got 12 points from the last 5 league games.
Even when they're not playing particularly well, they've managed to pick up a point or three.
Good, strong challenge.
Sylvain Distin. Darren Gibson. Coleman. Gone out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Raphael. Been a difficult start to his life at the club, but I think he's turned things around. He deserves to not have this speculation about his future.
You can't go from week to week, from one result to the next. You need some stability, and I think this manager will get it.
Gibson. Going to be a substitution here for the home side. Fellaini. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Well, time is ticking away. Time for a change, and here it comes. A drastic decision here from the manager to use all the substitutes that he's allowed in one go.
They can't get past him, the form he's in today.
Federico Makeda. Darren Gibson. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Mirallas. Well, going into this game for the home side, they're in great form, aren't they? 4 consecutive wins. What a chance to make it 5 in a row.
Yeah, they must.
Oh, he's going to shoot now. Well, what a flamboyant effort. He's missed, but only just.
You've only got to get it fractionally wrong, and you will miss by a distance, but full marks for trying it.
Well, the extra striker is coming on, and the fans will feel not before time. It probably gives them their only chance, really, of getting back into the game.
Yeah, he had a little chat with him before he did come on. I think the message is run around and get yourself a goal.
Player in the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. It's a chance! Kone! That's a great block. Well, we're in the dying embers of the game, but it's still anyone's match. Well, we've only got 7 minutes remaining now. Oh, in goes the cross. And in the end, the move did break down. The defenders came out on top. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Danny Welbeck. Federico Makeda. The referee says, well, the ref wanted to keep the game going, but you could see there was no advantage to the team who had the player fouled. Patrice Evra, the interceptor, has got the ball here. Rio Ferdinand. Anderson. Anderson here. Distin. Jagielka. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? Cleverly. And that's it. There goes the final whistle. And the final score is 1-0. Well, that's all from us here. Let's join Mike West for the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Football Association Challenge Cup semi-final. Manchester City 2, Liverpool 1 after extra time. The Barclays Premier League. Everton 0, Manchester United 1. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Fulham 2. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 81 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Chelsea with 72 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 71 points. In fourth, Everton with 65 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 62 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In sixth, Fulham with 62 points, but only behind on goal difference. In seventh, Manchester City with 61 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In eighth, Arsenal with 59 points. Bottom of the table, Cardiff City with 17 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Norwich City with 23 points. Third bottom, Hull City with 26 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fourth bottom, Crystal Palace with 32 points. Fifth bottom, West Ham United with 35 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. A huge rivalry as Manchester United play Liverpool. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, everybody. It's another challenge for these two teams and a challenge for us in the commentary box as always. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith's with me.
Not too much of a challenge, I don't think. It should be a good game, this.
Well, today, Liverpool lock horns, I think. That's the best way to say it, head-to-head with Manchester United. Great rivalry.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And although Manchester United have had the lion's share of success in terms of Premier League titles, Liverpool usually do raise the game for this one.
The referee for this match is Grant Lindham. Attacking well here. He's got the ball back. Well, the defender, Phil Jones. Felipe Coutinho. A word from you, Alan, on a player who is a star turn, really, in this team, isn't he?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed watching him over the last few weeks. Everything he's touched has turned to goal.
Challenged quickly by the opposition. Oh, what a vital stop. Well, the referee has blown for the free kick. I don't think he's going to produce the yellow card. And Evans. Phil Jones. For Liverpool, a test today. Opposition that really is of their own calibre.
Yeah, I think that would have been the message in the dressing room. We've got to be right at it if we're going to get anything out of this match.
After that draw, which was very, very well contested earlier in the season, the visiting team will come here hoping at least to be able to do the same again, but this is a hard place to win at, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and the crowd make it difficult for you. They're tight to the pitch, they really make a racket, and it's a test for the visitors.
Torre turns it away from danger. Had good contact there with the header, and on the ball goes. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Goal news now from Hull.
It's a goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Negredo. He finished it with a looping header over the keeper's outstretched glove. 23 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. looked a bit panicky from the defender. Luis Alberto. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. And that's been judged by the officials as offside. Looked clear enough. Can you ever go back to Liverpool without remembering 1989?
No, they do tend to remind you of it, but in a nice way, because I suppose it reminds them of their glory years as well.
Phil Jones. Ivan Rakitic. Tackle goes in. Now Johnson trying to up the ante, the visiting team here. 8 points from their last 5 league games. If they could get another 3 today.
Well, then it begins to look a little bit more respectable, but they need to get that win.
Ivan Rakitic. Shinji Kagawa. He's a natural dribbler. It's an advantage for Manchester United. Play on, says the ref. Phil Jones. Positional play of this player is really good. Manchester United, they're on a bit of a roll, particularly from their last game, an away win against Everton.
Yeah, really satisfying, that 1-0.
What a chance! Oh, he scored, and what a first season he's having.
Yeah, just at the right moment for him. Might be a big goal in this football match.
Kept it low and placed it perfectly.
Yeah, he's a natural finisher, this lad. He's done that more than once in his career. Well, talk about composure. Just keeps his head. Keeper no chance there.
Manchester United moving into the attack. It's going to be a goal, surely. And he's going to shoot. Brave defending by the player. That's a straightforward effort, really, for the goalkeeper. Catching practice. Coutinho. And the opponents come in strongly. Chris Smalling. And the referee intervening here, Grant Lindham, has seen something he doesn't like. Will it be well rehearsed here? Jordan Henderson. Good strong tackle. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score.
So we reach half-time. 1-0 the score, with Liverpool leading. Let's take a look at the highlights from the...
A substitution now for Liverpool. Manchester United get the second half underway. Shinji Kagawa able to make a good interception. Fabio. Ivan Rakitic. And here comes an attack from Manchester United. Federico Makeda. Morata. Aga. Johnny Evans. Darren Fletcher. Ivan Rakitic. Morata. Never, ever caught standing still. It just bobbles through, easy for the goalkeeper. Good challenge. looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. He's been a real contributor to this team in his first season at the club with goals.
Yeah, he has been. It's been worth the effort and the money it took to bring him to the football club.
Morata. Kagawa. Good position. They've worked this attack very well. Close range chance. Got to be. And Manchester United have made it count. They've scored. Well, they've been making so many chances, and this one's been taken splendidly.
They've got so many playmakers, haven't they? Players that can pick out a pass, and it's just too much for the opposition. Well, it was a marvellous finish, Martin. He's in the right place at the right time there. Wonderful goal.
Morata. Ashley Young. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Well, everyone knows he's the playmaker, so if you're given the ball by him, you've got to give it back to him, and that's what they've done. Gone out clearly off that player. It's a substitution here, but he can afford to take him off now, and what a good signing he's been, coming to the end of his first season here.
Yeah, I think he's one of those players the manager can rely on. It's a precious commodity to have.
Made the challenge well. Manager chose to take him off earlier today, but the manager's delighted with him. He went and stuck his neck out for him, really.
Yeah, he did, and not everybody seems certain about the transfer, but the manager was, and we're all pretty positive now, aren't we?
Chris Smalling. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Well, that was quickly done. Tom Cleverley. Gerrard. Tom Cleverley. That's a nice pass, a headed pass to a teammate. Possession regained. Almost in the nick of time, really. Lucas. Well, here comes a substitution for the away team. So many chances here, and even though there are only minutes to go, you still can't predict the outcome. Real thrills in this match, and we might have one more decisive thrill to come. 5 minutes left. And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Into the attacking third. Oh, in goes the cross. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper. He's come out and caught it confidently. Bill Jones. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Anderson. If it's Manchester United to win the game, they've got to get it now. And here's the cross. Oh, his nerves were jangling then, that defensive player.
Oh, was it a poor pass, or was it great reading of the game from the defender there?
Dangerous moment. Tries his luck. Just as well someone got in the way of that. The final whistle confirms that they are the league champions. A wonderful effort, and they've thoroughly deserved. They've been the best team in the league this season. The table doesn't lie.
No, I mean, it doesn't. And the league title, it gives you so much satisfaction. You work so hard over the course of 9 months, and then at the end of it all, you get the big one.
And it's time for the results now from the other matches.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Hull City 0, Manchester City 1. Manchester United 1, Liverpool 1. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 82 points. In second, Chelsea with 72 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 71 points. In fourth, Everton with 65 points. In fifth, Manchester City with 64 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In sixth, Liverpool with 63 points. In seventh, Fulham with 62 points. In eighth, Arsenal with 59 points. Bottom of the table, Cardiff City with 17 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Norwich City with 23 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Third bottom, Hull City with 26 points. Fourth bottom, Crystal Palace with 32 points. Fifth bottom, West Ham United with 35 points.